everybody, welcome back to the channel. Did you miss me? I missed you, beautiful people. Thank you all for being so patient with me. My move took a little longer to get situated than I thought, so I hope you all enjoyed the more streams and gaming stuff until I could get situated to make more of my normal content again. So let's not waste any time, let's get right into it. At this point, I think most of you know that I am a huge theater kid. I grew up doing theater. I did theater since I was 6 years old. I went to a competitive theater high school, so I know a thing or two about this. So if you're someone who's thinking that they may want to get into the theater scene, here are the types of theater kids that you can expect to see in your everyday life. I'm going to talk about quite a few theater kids, but I'm going to segment it into the boys and the girls because I feel like there are different theater people for each gender. I know there are a lot more genders to choose from, but just to keep it simple, I'm going to go with the boys and the girls. So starting off first with the boys, we have the reluctant theater kid. This is the kind of theater boy that doesn't really want to be there. Maybe he dabbled in it a little bit. Maybe his mom forced him to do it. He doesn't really know what he wants to do with his life, so he kind of just rolled with it. Doesn't put a lot of effort into it, really kind of half-asses everything. You'll see a lot of these kind of theater boys. Next up on the list, we have the above average theater boy. This one's a little bit more rare, but you'll still see him nonetheless. Girls love him. He sings okay. He dances okay. He acts okay. He's all around a talented person. Not crazy talented, but he's pretty above average. And due to that fact, he may be a little self-absorbed because of that talent, and it doesn't help that the girls kind of fawn all over him because, let's be real, in theater there aren't many options in terms of boys, and if you're actually good and not into the opposite gender, then you have pretty much a 99% chance of becoming the center of every girl's attention. Speaking of being into the opposite gender, the most common theater boy you'll see is the theater boy, I like to call them. Actually, I feel like there is two types of gay theater boy. One is the over-the-top gay theater boy. You know, the one who is gay and wants to make sure everyone knows that they're gay. Most of their jokes involve them being gay. Their whole personality is surrounded by the fact that they are gay. Also, most likely a very talented dancer or singer. Second gay theater boy is like the low-key gay theater boy. Like, he doesn't really make it a point to bring up the fact that he's gay in conversation a lot. He's just kind of chill, but then once they get up on stage, you're just blown away. Like, holy shit, they are so talented. This is my favorite type of theater boy. That's it for the boys. I'm sure there are more types, but those are all the ones I can think of right now. Now, girls, I didn't forget about you. On to the girls. The first type of theater girl I like to call the mean girls. That's a musical reference, by the way. Mean girls are the girl who think they're the shit, but like really oversell their talents because they got the lead 2 years in a row, and then when they don't get it the third time, they cry in the bathroom for 20 minutes. They're very good at throwing shade, but they really can't handle it themselves. I've seen a lot of these girls, especially in a more competitive scene. Then you have the shifting theater girls, the girls who went in thinking it was what they wanted to do, and then about like a year later they realized they wanted to be a lawyer or something. So they either change schools or just stick with it, putting in the most minimal effort possible just so they can pass and go to Harvard Law. They're actually more common than you would think. Now the serious theater girls. Now these are the ones who have said they wanted to be on Broadway since they were 6. The girl who will stop at nothing to make it happen. And to these girls' credit, they are some of the most hardworking women in the industry. However, extremely high maintenance. The kind of people that if something doesn't go according to plan, they just fall apart. The kind of person who is in dancing, singing, and acting classes 6 days a week. Super nice people, but will stress you the hell out. So, be ready to console them a lot. Now, the last theater girl. I've saved the best for last. These are the underdog girl. Now, they are very near and dear to my heart, personally, because I know a lot of these kinds of people. In theater, it's very competitive for women because there's a much higher volume of girls who want to do it over men. Men are a lot of the time really sought after, so if you're talented and a boy, you have a pretty good shot of getting leading roles. However, for girls, it's way harder, so it ends up leaving a lot of amazing talent unused. These girls are so talented and have something really special and are just so drowned out by the sheer volume of people that it's completely swept under the rug. They're also really hard workers, which is why it always hurts to see them on the ensemble list every year. However, there was this one girl who was so unbelievably talented that it would be so sad that she never got anything year after year. And finally, in senior year, she got the leading role, and I was so happy for her. Granted, it was a little late, but people finally saw how talented she was, And that, my friends, is my favorite kind of theater girl. Anyway, these are all of the theater kids that I can possibly think of. I'm sure there are more. I'll think of them right after I post this video, I'm sure. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.